Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 16 on the Piney Acres map, the MT Pockets Challenge. We have been super busy. It is now February. We have moved ahead 2 months like we promised, as we've been doing for the last couple of weeks. We are now changing things once again for the final stretch of this series. As you can see, we are in a blustery, cold, snowy. We're going to harvest today, and normally you wouldn't do that in real life, just so you know. We're going to keep that out there. But we're going to do that since we're in a game and we got levels to go to. But as you can see, our farm is quite empty. So what we've done, everybody, is we did 15 full episodes with sheep. We gave them a really good representation. To me, in my honest opinion, sheep are not worth it to anything other than if you just want to add animals to the farm. They don't produce fertilizer, they don't do anything but just produce wool, and it's very slow. So we have downgraded to just chickens, and we had 1,000 chickens, and we brought our 1,000 chickens over. Now, in the last 2 months, they have had their chicks. So today, after we sell our product, we are going to buy the new chickens, so we have 2,000 chickens. And then we're going to build this pen all the way up to the 20,000 like we wanted, and that's what we're going to do. And if we have to add another pen, I moved the silo so that the farm was a little bit doing that. We also have downgraded all factories, and we're going to buy everything we need. So here's what we're going to do going forward, everybody. What we changed. Every single day now going forward, we're going to sell stones. We're going to sell 1 million liters of stones. We're going to sell 1 million liters of wood chips, and we're going to sell whatever silage we have. That's why we're going to keep our 3 grass fields, so it gives me something to do in between while I'm waiting for crops to go and cutting the trees. Now, we did have a couple people in the comments ask why I was kind of terraforming everything, and it's because when you're cutting trees and you're going from point A to point B, it's easier to drive on flat land. Now, if I was just farming and literally just farming, flat land is boring to me. But I am doing it so that when we drive, like if we drive down there to those trees, it's all flat. It's boom, one straight shot, bada bing, bada boom. That's why I'm doing it. That's the only reason I'm doing it. We've also decided that we are, every week going forward, we're going to have Monday, Wednesday, Friday episodes. Every week going forward, we're going to change tractor brands, because we're going to, on this series alone, we are, every week or 2 weeks, we're changing tractor brands so that it gives us a new, fresh aspect of the game. Because we started with Steyr, then we went to John Deere, then we went to Fendt, and now we are on Klaas. So I'm going to go New Holland next week. We got 3 more episodes with Klaas at the end of this week. And by the way, happy Monday to everybody. We are starting a new week. We're going to finish these episode 16, 17, and 18 here with Klaas. And then starting next week on episode 20, we're going to switch over to New Holland. And we're going to do 3 episodes with New Holland. And then we're going to go 3 episodes with Valtra, and then we're going to go 3 episodes and we're going to finish the series with Case. And I'm going to see if I can get a nice big Kubota in here, maybe literally wrap up the series with Kubota. We also changed and I'll show you guys as we go, we changed the quarry up. We're not digging it out anymore. We put a belt in there. So we're now streamlined. We're now streamlined. So without further ado, let's grab ourselves our trailer right over here. We'll start selling. As you can see, I'll show you right quick here. We have 1 million liters of stone in here and 2.1 million liters of wood chips. And now the other thing we're going to do is, you see up in the right-hand corner, we have now zeroed our money out. And from here on out, the money will not go up. I will only sell that much product every day. We're going to see how much we can make by the end of it. Because at this point in time, all we have to do is buy land. That's all we're buying land. We don't. What I'm going to do for us is when we sell a tractor, I'm just going to put the money in so that we have it, because the money I want to make legitimately up in the corner is going to be just from the trees, the stones, and the silage. That's it. And the eggs, and our egg sales. As you can see, 2,000 chickens don't make a lot of eggs. Then again, they just switched over last month, so we'll get a full month at 2,000. So as soon as we get done selling this product here, we're then going to come over. As you can see, they had chicks. We're going to sell these both and buy 2,000 of them flat out so that we can have just one line. But I hope you guys like it. You guys have been enjoying the series so far. It's been fun. We also are going to, starting after this week, we're possibly going to, and I was going to show you real quick, and then I'll get you up in the air to see what we've accomplished. Let's get down to here. We are now at 4,000 trees and 40 hours. 40 hours. When I left you guys, it was like 31 or 32 hours. I played 8 hours off camera. So we have literally pushed ahead by 500 trees. Starting next week after episode 20, we're going to start, instead of just 500 trees every episode we come back, it's going to be 1,000. And so what I may do is push ahead and just do less episodes, but more things, because we're not going to change too much of anything. The only thing I think I'm going to do with our fields is I think I'm going to add this field straight ahead here as sorghum. Or wheat. I think we're going to rotate into wheat now, so we don't just grow sorghum. We're going to rotate into wheat, and we'll have to keep the 2 grass fields down there. So now that I've talked for about 5 minutes, let me get you up in the air, and I'll show you quick, and then we'll get harvesting. And like I said, normally 27 degrees, snowing out, we would not harvest right now, but we're going to do that just because it's the constraints of the game, and I just want to get through to the snow stops. Anyways, it's not going to accumulate on the ground. I have snow turned off, but it's going to go like that. So I'm going to get you up here. As you can see, this field stays the same. This field we just got done harvesting. We also changed some equipment. That we've literally downgraded everything. As you can see, we've only got a silage factory down. So this field we're going to turn into a crop field. And we're only going to have this grass field and this grass field. And so I went ahead and I cleared the trees here. Remember, the big open air garden was here. We worked on terraforming this little thing down here. I'm not going to flatten this section over here because it's too hard. This one is crazy, although I could. And I very well, I don't know. But getting over here, as you can see, now we're ready to go with this harvest here. This is now going to be stage 3, I do believe. Yep. So we get 2 more months on that. And we've cleared all the way. We've only got, in fact, right here, this row of trees here is the end of our property. So you see how we started. So we got to clear like just this little tip here, and it'll be the end of the property, and that could be technically a new field. Now, what I did is I went ahead and painted grass for now, because when you terraform, it takes it right down to the ground, basically. And I'm only going to do that just so we can go along the edges, because we're not going to have to terraform at all. I know Russell was the one that was asking about it, and I wanted to just basically shout out to him and say, we're only doing basically the edge of this map on the backside. If you notice, all this is flat. This won't have to be terraformed. Just the big mountains and everything. So this whole section through here, Russ, won't have to be touched because it's flat already. So it's not that. I'm not doing up there in the corner, and I'm not doing that corner, and I'm not doing anything. Just the mountains that are in our way right now. That's it. That's all I want to do. But we have accomplished amazing. That's 4,000 trees, guys. Remember, we started way up here. That's 4,000 trees we've done already. That's crazy. So we're going to do 500 trees right now for the next week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 500, 500, 500. So we'll be at about 5,500 trees when we finish this week. Then next week it'll be 1,000. I'll get you down here so that we can get busy working. We've spent enough time now talking. And then I'll take a trip over to the mine and I'll show you. Sorry, as I clear my throat. So we've also, all of our crazy equipment is gone. Everything is gone. We are doing things basically really simplified. I have brought in the big Zed Crone so we can mow and pick up the grass at the same time. The 550 GD. Absolutely not realistic at all, but it's fun because you just mow it and it picks up the grass for you as you go. It's pretty neat. Holds 200. This one holds 250,000, but it will hold up to 1 million. We have downgraded, we've upgraded our roller system to a 20-meter roller right here. This is the Lizard, the Something Game Mod Hub, the Lizard Comax 20 field roller. You can pick between grass and that, but not doing it. And I want to show you one of the best mods that I have used and gone over in the XML ever. I mean, I've done a lot of mods, guys. I want to show you guys real quick. The Massey Ferguson liquid sprayer. This right here is on the in-game mod hub, right here. This is the Massey Ferguson multi-power 185. It is 20 meters wide. You guys have all seen this. This is on the in-game mod hub or the farmsimulator.com website. This has been one of the only, I'm going to say it one more time. You guys know Fury always says things in threes. Only mod that everything was error-free. Everything, including when they set up the spray usage. Absolutely, whoever made this mod, and I don't have the name off the top of my head, but I will get it for next time. I want to give them a shout out. Everything right down to the actual usage of this is absolutely realistic. Everything. I have sprayed this field, this grass field, and the far grass field all up with 1 tank of fuel, or 1 tank of fertilizer. Sorry, not fuel. 1 tank of fertilizer and only holds 4,000. That's it. In fact, we started with 4,000. We have 2467 left, and I've sprayed, like I said, that field, and that field. 3 fields on less than 4,000. Absolutely. So my hat goes off to them. That was one of the only mods that I've ever downloaded where I haven't had to touch anything. I haven't had to play anything. That is absolutely, and you guys don't need a link, so please don't ask me because it is on the farmingsimulator.com website. Just all you got to do is go there, and it's right there. I mean, just go under sprayers. It's in that little category. We're still in the class, but like I said, we're going to go to the New Holland. So let's get to selling. How's that sound? So every episode when you guys come back, so today's Monday, when I come back with you guys on Wednesday, we're going to sell our stone, we're going to sell our wood chips, and we're going to sell our silage, which is down there. But it's only going to be 1 million liters. That's all we're going to sell. So, and that's the money we're going to make. And I'm not going to put up money. So every time now from going forward, the reason I did this, we had our wild run where we were just selling and we made money. We bought everything we needed to do. Now you guys can follow along with me and see how much money we can actually make selling it that way. I put it up here. Sorry. And then we'll sell this. And then we will get harvesting. And then once again, I'll get through the harvest, do what we need to do, get all that stuff. I will cut us another 500 trees. And then we'll keep moving. And when we get to the next property line, the only thing we'll have to do at this point is buy the next piece of property. Because as you can see, we go up here, we are really close to the edge of our property now. Well, I'm terraformed all the way up to here. I know I'm terraformed a little bit past, see? So we're literally really close to this piece of property being completed. And then we're going to turn this field here into another, so we'll have wheat this time. And I may go here with wheat just so that we have the 4th one for our chickens, just in case. We'll have these 2 grass fields, and the rest of this is all going to be cleared out, and then we'll go from there. So, like I said, I wanted to point this out again for Russell because he was a little confused. The only thing we're doing is along here, we're terraforming here, this mountain out flat, but all of this, Russ, is flat. So we won't have to terraform any of that. Just this mountain here, then it's flat. Just this mountain along the edge here, it's flat. Just the mountainous areas. We're not doing anything from the ridge this way. So it's only the bottom half. So we're not trying to do the whole map. I've also downloaded a truck, which is the elk modding. This is the elk modding E-line truck and trailer that we're using. Is absolutely awesome. It's fantastic mod. Another great one. But you can't change the color on it, so there was an issue with it. But this is what I meant, Russ. Like, see, now we can go from point A to point B without having to worry about any hills. Takes the realism out, but there's lots of flat areas too. But I just wanted to clarify that because he was a little confused. So I'm anxious to see how much we're going to get from stones. So there's our wood chips. There we go, stones. Now this only holds 1 million liters, so we got stuff to do. We're waiting for that to fill up. Let's go get our harvester set up over here, and we'll start harvesting until that's ready to go. Headers around back of the thing. Now I went ahead and I I moved the chicken pen backwards, so it has a few trees in there. I can't cut them yet because guess what? We don't own that. We don't own that property yet, so I got to wait until we buy the next piece of property over before I remove those trees out of there. This is absolutely the biggest header. Now, like I said, what I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to sell this, like when we change brands, I'm going to sell it, and then I'm going to, whatever money we need, I'm going to put it in there we're just going to put it in there because I want to make the money legitimately from selling the product that we have. So, also, we're going to have to keep track of that because we now have the multi-buy station. We're not buying we're not making our own product or anything. We did that for 15 episodes. Now it's, let's do it. You know what I mean? Go down this section first. We shouldn't fill up here. I want to do this. Get this set up here real quick. Whoops. There we go. Detect width. Back. There we go. Right on the money. Right on the money. Yeah, it reduces the yield. We know. We know. We're going to still take care of it. We know. Don't need straw. So we're a little bit off on the corner. I could have changed it, but we know it's going to lose a lot of yield. But right now, it only takes $5,000 or 5,000 liters to feed 1,000 chickens a day. I don't know what the 2,000 is going to be. So we'll figure that out here in a minute. But hopefully, the next harvest we won't. So we're done. When we're done harvesting this field, we're going to plant wheat next. So then we're going to have wheat. So we'll have 1, 2, and the field behind us will be 3, 4, 5. So I got to make at least 1, 2 more fields so that we always have something to do every day. So I think the other half down there, we'll make the field there, and then we'll make 1 field maybe behind our farm. So that way we have 7 total fields, and then what you do is you plant wheat and you do something every day so you can harvest every day. You can do grass every day. You can get a break from it, that sort of thing. So, well, that one went way off that line, didn't it? Yeah, we're still getting 2,000. And we'll get down the other end and we'll finish it. Oh, I'm going to have to do a headland here, guys. Thought I could turn around. We can use coarse play if we want. Right now, I'm just going to harvest this on its own. We haven't done harvest. Last time we did a harvest was... Oh, we did it one last episode. Yeah, I was on harvesting and creating a field. That's what we're doing. We're also going to upgrade the plow to a cultivator that is a little bit wider. I think I'm going to go to the Joker. So instead of a 10.5, we're going to go to a 12. Maybe. The 10.5 seems to work pretty good. I don't know. But we're just, we're chilling out. And you can see I've accomplished, I mean, you guys, if what I think what I'll do, here's what I'll do, is as we get, I think when we get to episode 20, I'll start posting videos of, and I'll clip them together, of what it used to look like. I'll put like 5 or 6 montage minutes of what it looked like with the trees in it, and then I'll give you, and then I'll come back and show you the flyover, what it looks like now. I think I'll do that. I learned that from a good friend Peanut that does YouTube videos as well. He did that on Ocean City Forest, and I was absolutely amazed how nice it looked. So what you do is you get in here with, you load up the map with what it looks like in the section that you're working at. Like if we're working down there, what it looks like in there, only like 4 or 5 minutes, and you record just a video of it, what it looks like, and then you clip it and you put it back into your video and you edit it and everything like that, and then you come back to what it looks like now. So you guys can see what it looked like and then where we went and how far we've gone. I'll do that every 20 episodes, I think. But remember, I'm recording this on Sunday night for Monday, so we're already into October. We've only got a little over a month before we get into Farm Sim 25. So this is why I really want to push, and I never push. Also, I did get some good news. I think that Action David's going to drop a hit the map really close to the start of FS25. Going to be really close. Scroft, a good friend of the channel, was doing the review on it of one of the new maps that Action David's doing for FS25. I'm a big fan of his. I'm a big fan of his maps that he makes. I think they're very realistic. I think every map that he's ever done has been, from the Oaks all the way up to the maps that he's doing nowadays, are super realistic, super awesome. I'd like to get on a series that we can start right at the beginning of FS25 and stay on it for the entire FS25. I promised you guys that. And that way we can do it that way. I'd like to play a little bit more realistic. Maybe not fully realistic, but I think I've made the decision that I'm going to go 2 series. One that's realistic-ish, where we're just kind of messing around. Not messing around, but we're still farming. and the other one is going to be a super real, ultra realistic series. May not be 28-day months, but it may be 1-day months. It may be 1x speed or something like that. You know, go from there with the hour videos that you guys like, and maybe do a series, you know, where we're doing a series like this where we're going maybe 20-minute videos or something. Maybe, you know, like pull out a logging map again, do the same thing, but just do like a 20-minute video, because realistically, I love the hour videos. I love the 20-minute videos. I love doing all the videos for you guys. I don't have a preference in what I make, but I know that me being super busy, and I have to put myself in the shoes of YouTubers like you guys that watch YouTube, I have to understand, let you guys understand that not all of us have an hour to sit down and watch a video straight through. But I do that for my hardcore guys that love the hour videos, that love to put them on and do their own farming and listen in the background. Miles now is on this map because of me. He's on here with his buddies doing multiplayer on this map, loving it, and I really appreciate it. That's what makes my job as a content creator very, very simple. Still filling those stones. Boy, they feel slow. All right, and then we will get this here. But yeah, so I'm thinking of when I'm hoping, because what would be really cool is if like Oceanside Forest dropped a map for Fs22, but with Fs22 stuff in it. It'd be kind of neat. Or maybe this one, or another flat logging map that we can do. But it has to be a map that I feel, and it's not going to be in the beginning, you know, of Fs22. Usually, Oxygen David's usually one of the first ones that's going to drop his, and then people start dropping their remakes of Fs17, Fs19, Fs22 maps that'll show up there, and we'll go from there. But I want to pick 2 series that we do, and I want to do, instead of 3 videos, I want to do 4. I want to do 2 and 2, and I want to do it every other one. So for those of you who want to see realistic farming, you only have to wait every other day. And those of you that want to see realistic-ish farming, where we're pushing the series a little bit farther and faster, you guys can do that. So that'll be what I'm planning on doing for Fs22. I'm just having this map. I don't know what it is. Like I told you guys a couple, 2-3 episodes ago. I don't know what it is about this map. I don't care. All I know is it's got me. It is definitely. I have to reiterate something. It is by far not my favorite map. My favorite map is still Meadow Grove Farm, but it's slowly becoming up there. So far, like, I mean, I have many favorites. County Line is one of my favorites. The Oceanside Forest, this one, Meadow Grove Farm. I fell in love with Meadow Grove Farm. In fact, I think it was Wednesday of last week. I was messing around and I pulled out the old Fs19 version of Meadow Grove Farm Extended, and I was messing around with it. And I'll tell you, the manure spawned in the barn, and that was like precedent. Nathan, that did that map, it was precedent. You know what I mean? It was something that was absolutely never been done before, up until he started releasing it. And I had so many mods in there that I was like, oh, what's this mod? Ooh, what's I was playing around with it literally Wednesday of last week. Well, we're going to go like this. And now we have to tab over to our thing. Now we can sell this. Then we can go get that grain, and start putting it into the chicken feed. And hopefully we make enough right from this to sell or buy our chickens the way we want to buy them. I'm hoping so. This little truck's nice. 650 horsepower. Can't color it. It's stuck white. It is what it is, but it's very nice. The interior is very nice. Turn signal's working here. Whoops, wrong one. There it is. Turn signals work. Mirrors work. Just did that again. There we go. The mirrors are set up pretty good. Let's see what else is in here. It's a nice little mod. I got this off of Elks Modding. Very, very impressed. Also, in Fs22, what I'm going to do, I'm really considering this. I'm really considering this. I'm thinking of having 1 day a week where I have a multiplayer series, but it's going to be completely vanilla. Just so we can experience the map vanilla, but with multiplayers. Because with multiplayer, it's super hard to get on if you got a bunch of mods. Oh yeah, we're gonna make. Look at all the money we're making from rocks, and we are on hard mode, right? Settings. Hard mode. Yep. Look at this. That's crazy. How much we're gonna make just from rocks, just from stones. So we're gonna start making some money, guys and gals. We're gonna be making lots and lots of money. It's not going to cost me that much to seed all that stuff, I don't think. See how fast this... I've got this. This is a trailer that I helped do. It's just an edit of the in-game version. 51,000 for that. Now we'll go grab the wheat, or the sorghum. And then, yeah, I just want to rotate between... I may do wheat, then barley, then sorghum, just so that we can continue to... have different crops to do, so we're not always doing sorghum every single time. That can get boring too. But we've literally only got about a month, everybody, and then we're going to be dropping it. And I don't want to come out with Fs22 right away. I want to continue to finish this, but I want to push it. I just kind of wish that I had stayed on this map when it first came out, because I'm having a blast. I mean, like I said, I've been on this map a lot, clearing the trees off camera quite a bit, so this isn't the first time I've done this. So then we'll go over and we'll dump this here into the chicken pen. Then we'll start grabbing our wood chips. So we're going to sell 1,000,000 liters of rocks every day, 1,000,000 liters of wood chips every day, and then whatever silage we have. And then we go about our normal farming after that for the rest of the day. So now I'll go put this in there because I got to start filling wood chips up. Then we can come back to harvesting. But look at this. This is just... really simple to terraform it in this map. Real simple to work at it. Pretty fun. Now we have enough. We're going to sell those chickens and buy us 2,000 chickens. Because I set the pens up to where you can buy 1,000 at a time. Oh, we also have to sell the eggs too. Now I did this because it doesn't tip or anything. It just pushes right out. There we go. And now we are going to go here. And we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. And we're going to sell 1,000 of them. And then we're going to sell 1,000 of them. And then we're going to buy... Yep, this one. Buy 1,000. And buy 1,000. Right? Oh, I did not have enough money. Okay. Well, I got to wait until I get my wood chips sold. And then I'll have it. 55,000 it cost us for that. Wait, where was the wood chips? There we go. Now, also, when it gets to the point where the silo's full and it holds 30 million in there, so once it gets full, we'll put a silo extension down maybe, or it'll just be full, and at that point in time, we might have to sell 2 million liters a day just to keep up. But as you can see, in just a little less than 30 minutes, we're almost done harvesting already this field. With a 13.8 meter header, you go pretty quick. And this is with me running around doing other things too. Also, like I said, what I did over at the quarry is I set it up where we're not bucketing out anymore. We just put a belt there, so we just drive up underneath the belt, holds 1 million liters in the trailer. So that's how we're doing it. So we're not playing it. And then once the stones are gone, we won't have to sell any more of them. Then we're not selling any more of those. Then we're just selling the two things, and we're even more faster, more efficient. Just clearing out what we can. The farm has really cut down. The factories have really cut down. I think for my house, I only spent $10, and then $20 for the silo, and then $5 for that. I think it was only like $30 per month that we're buying the property maintenance. We would have got more yield if it wasn't snowing, but it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And see, if you look down in the left-hand corner, we can tell when that trailer's full. And then, oh, yeah, that just holds 1 million liters. Yeah, I was going to say, oops. So I was going to use the 5 million liters. But I didn't want to use the 5 million because I don't want to crazy make enough money. I want to make enough to do what we got to do and then try to do it as legit as we can. So I'm excited, guys. I really am. I'm excited for the new direction of the channel. I've actually really considering starting to bring out some other games. Maybe instead of 2 maps, maybe just pick 1 for Farm Sim, and then maybe do some Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim, maybe some City Skylines, maybe some we call that there Transport Fever. I've got so many games, and I've got a bunch of games that are coming for, you know, Santa Claus is going to bring me, if you know what I mean. So I'm thinking about it, you know, but right now I'm just enjoying making Farm Sim content and kind of relaxing. I thought about doing a racing game, maybe. So I'll use this expensive stuff I have here, setting here. But I have ordered the side panel because right now I use a controller for my front loader stuff, and I use a steering wheel, pedals, and shifter for the driving. And I use, well, I also use the controller for that. You guys know that. And I also have keyboard and mouse for that. So I'm thinking, I've pre-ordered it. I'm going to get the side panel for the Farm Sim side panel for Fs22. We're going to probably use it for the realistic series, especially. Because I love doing logging maps, don't get me wrong, but I don't do logging, real logging. I don't. I have to put that out there. I don't do it. I use the Brucks, I use the Trex, I could use a chainsaw, I use whatever I can to cut them down. Whenever I use a harvester, maybe 1 or 2 episodes later, I get bored. So I don't clear them fast enough. The logging, like the legitimate logging people like Empty Pockets and FDR Logging and those guys that do legit logging, my hat goes off to them because that is a lot of patience. When you're taking them and you're cutting them down, which I can do, you're cutting them down and then you have to load them with a thing. You have to load them by hand. My patience is not. My ADD kicks in and I can't deal with that. I can't. It's just too much for me. So whenever I use the harvester, I always use the auto load. I also got my auto load mod done, finished. So, you know, but I can't do logging realistically. I don't know that much about logging, and I don't know, and I get bored of loading it. So whenever I do a logging map, it'll always be more like this. I want to see the immediate gratification of clearing trees. I don't want to waste my time, and it's not really a waste of time. I worded that wrong. I don't want to spend my time loading up one load and, you know, within an hour, and then you've cut down only maybe 10 or 12 trees, and then you load it up, you know. Or I don't want to play a series where I've got 47,500 trees on the ground waiting to be loaded. That just, to me, doesn't fit for me. But that doesn't mean it doesn't fit for other people. But my hat goes off to people like Empty Pockets and FDR Logging, those guys, and anybody out there that's watching this that does realistically logging, because I don't have the patience for that. I've tried the little big bag handler. I've tried everything. Auto load works is the only thing that works for me. That's the only thing I can tolerate. But going into Fs22, I really legitimately want to get a realistic series going, like a one where you guys can get vested, I can get vested, we can do what we need to do, we can slow down, we can just farm, we can just do our animals, and then we'll have a second series that'll be like this, that we can buy all our big equipment, we'll have lots of money, we can use our creative juices. The only time I've ever had really lot more fun is on backcountry when I was building you guys the city. That was absolutely like, to me, epic, because I was downloading mods and it was like fun. It was keeping me busy. Once the town got to the point where I kind of got bored with it, then I was like, all right. And then we just started clearing trees, and that was the flattening project as well. But I tend to do that on logging maps. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't like driving from here to there. Look at the size of that hill that I'd have to drive over. Would it kill me? No. The car would still drive over. Look at the detail that they took and put in this to make like steep roads and stuff. Absolutely crazy. And we're getting an all right level. 778. But yeah, if we get to the point where the wood chips are full in there, then at that point in time we might have to sell 2 million liters, because for 500 trees I end up with about a little over about 3 to 3.5 million liters of wood chips. So we made $55,000 just from rocks, free rocks that are on the map. Isn't that crazy? It's a lot of money just to, and pretty soon we won't have to, once our chicken pen's full, we won't have to sell anything. And I think it might do that too. I think going forward, the money that we make from selling, I'll push that pen to get it full, and then we don't have to buy animals anymore, and then it's done. Done, 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 done. 2 more passes, and this will be ready, and then we will come and fertilize it with our sprayer, and then we will lime it with our sprayer, with our new lime spreader, which I did not show you guys, and then we can seed it with our direct drill. We'll fertilize it again, then direct drill it. Or, since we're using the Point, fertilize with liquid fertilizer, lime it, and then direct drill it with some seed fertilizer. I'm not going to push that. That's pushing too much. Let's see, 953, 954. All right, let's take this here and go over and 71. Get this out of here. Sell this so we can have the trailer. Then we'll sell our. We got to make sure we sell our wool on camera. So our eggs on camera. And then I got to buy another 1,000 of those chickies. There we go. Boom. Let's go see what we get for this. Then we'll finish the harvest, and in about, we might be close to getting this field done. It doesn't take that long once you get, now that we have a bigger seeder, we have a bigger fertilizer. Oh, we have to sell the silage too down here. I forgot about that. It's only 200,000 silage. I only did that so I didn't have to get rid of the grass fields, but technically I could get rid of the grass fields and get rid of that factory there. Hopefully we make 55,000, which we may or may not do. I don't know. Because once we hit 55, then I can go buy the other 1,000 chickens. No. There we go. There, now we're at 2,000, see? And we're still at 61,000, so we are making some serious money. And while we're waiting on that, this will be the next order of business. How much did we make? 119,000. All right, this will be the next thing that we do. Go. Bring our trailer back. Oh, grab our silage first. Come on, Fury, get organized here. And then we'll finish that little bit of harvest up. But technically, we could change all these fields and not do grass at all. We could just do crops every day. We could. But I kind of like having the silage here. It gives us something else to do, on the side. I think I might be able to fit that. But it's a cute little farm. It's not anything special. But so anyways, yeah, we went 15 episodes with the sheep, like I said, and we had 1,000 sheep. We had 1,000 sheep that we made in 15 episodes. That's pretty good. That's a decent size herd. You know what I mean? That's pretty decent. Then we'll finish this little section up here. Then we'll sell our wool, then our silage, and and we will have sold everything. And like I said off camera, I do want to have you guys go over real quick before I do it. I want to show you what I got going on with the mine. Well, so we say quarry. We don't really have a mine. That I mean, everybody asks me what I would enjoy for FS25, and if someone made an actual mine where you had to like go underground, kind of like Yukon Valley did, where you had to go under and get the coal out, it was pretty cool. You had to go underground. He's almost full. There's only 258 in there. It's a decent yield. We might not be getting the end of this field, maybe. Yeah. That. No, we did another load, which is good. And that should be the silage. Pretty close there. There it is. Let's do this. See what we get for 261. It's going to be more than that next time. I'll make sure there's at least 500,000 in there. We made over 100 grand and we spent 55 of it. So 48,000 for only 200,000. So it would have been about 60, 70,000 for a million liters. That's pretty good. Next, we got to remember that we spent $55,000 for it. It won't be 130. So you know, because I'll have to buy seeds and I'll have to buy the things for, like the lime and everything that I need for this thing. So. But as far as money goes, and I might do that. I don't know, because I'm going to be coming back every 2 months. I want to make sure this goes in the ground. But I'll let you guys know what we've spent. There we go. Now we got our harvest done. We got our stuff sold. Nice field of sorghum harvested in the middle of winter. Now, while this is dumping, we'll sell this. So we sold silage, rocks, wood chips, and eggs. Now, I can tell you from experience that when it gets 25,000 chickens, we're going to be selling 50 pallets a day. Well, about 25 pallets a day at least. The truck is nice. One of the best trucks I've ever used as well. One of these things. So you don't get a lot for eggs. Yeah, 8,000. All right, so 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, and 5. So 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Almost 200,000. We have $194,000 we made today. So almost 200,000 just off our original product. That's it. And we got money now. Now, like I said, the only thing we got to buy now is property to keep us going. And I'll do that on camera. I'll always buy the next piece of property so you guys can see which way we're going. I'm gonna check here. Oh, I gotta go here. Okay, $10,000 a day right now. We only have 19,000. We got enough for a month in there, and then hopefully we may have to buy it. We'll see if we run out. That's why I'm gonna think about making that field, and then the following month making this one here in the wheat. Well, we're gonna have enough more than that. We have 11,000 here, so we'll have enough for 2 months. So one field gave our chickens of 2,000 chickens enough to last us till the next harvest. That's 2 months. That one will be ready in 2 months. And then I got to plant 2 more. I'm going to plant one down there and one there so we can have our crops going. I've always loved these trailers. Okay. Now that should be 31,000 I think I saw in there. Whoops. Yeah, 31,000. So 3 months, almost literally 3 months off of one field for 2,000 chickens. Now in 3 months, we're going to have 4,000. So we're going to have to start expanding our fields. We're going to have no choice because we want chickens to go, go, go. And I'm going to leave this down here. Right there for now. Bring our harvester back. And then we're going to grab our... What else do we have to do? Brought everything back. Okay, so now we got to fertilize. Fertilize first, lime next, and then seed and fertilize at the same time. So we'll see how much money we have left over when we buy that stuff. Oh, I put that trailer right where I needed to be. Fury doesn't ever think very good, does he? So we're going to leave this here because I'm going to have to move this off camera and fix it. Oops. Since it's snowing, get this thing folded back up. We don't want our machine in there dirty. There we go. Tractor time. Through the woods we go. Jump over our chicken fence. Jump over our chicken fence. Grab our cloths. Like I said, what are we on? 16 episode, right? 16, 17, and 18 will be Kloss, and then will be 19, 20, 21 will be New Holland, and so on and so forth. Don't need this yet. Need this here, so you guys get a chance to see how this works. Pretty cool. We're going to see if we can fertilize this field the first time with 2,000 liters. I think we can. Just a great sounding. Got little dings and squeaches and squeaks and everything else to it. It's pretty cool. 20 meters wide, too. Just sounds awesome. Okay, good. I have trouble seeing. Can I see where I'm going? Okay, yeah, kind of. I kind of see where I'm going a little bit. But yeah, you can see it doesn't use much. I mean, it really doesn't. I bet you we do this whole field in 2,000 liters. That's why I bought a direct drill too. So this will be 4 fields that we did at 4,000 liters. Great. But whoever did this mod, I got to find out the name of the person. I want to give them a huge shout out. They're great. Also, guys, make sure you guys are checking out some really cool content creators. Head over and check out Russell Whitlock. Found out that there's a Whitlock barbecue sauce. He did a very informative episode, last episode that I watched, where he was talking about the barbecue sauce. He was talking about the when he was going to church and all that stuff. I'm fascinated by that stuff because being religious myself, it's really nice to hear other people talk about it. It's really nice. And he's 100% right. I mean, church is set up mostly for women, if you think about it. You know, you stand in line when you get to church, you're talking a bunch of stuff, and women do. That's what women do. But that's how it rolls. That's what church has been to me for years and years and years. So he's not wrong. 100% right. So see how nice this little machine is. And it's like articulated inside, so it's kind of like in the middle there. So, but it's not so articulated you can't back it up. You know, like some of the articulated tractors that are in game, and you can't really see. Now, if I'm like that, I can kind of see where I'm going. But we are rocking and rolling. We did all our selling that we did right off the bat. We got this field harvested. We got this, we're getting it fertilized now. And then we're going to lime it. Oh, man, it's going to cost quite a bit to lime. It's going to be hard to break even right now in the beginning. But where you make your money is when your crops, like that field isn't ready for 2 more months. So once this field is done, then you have literally 2 months of selling the stuff that we, whoops. Let's see what we got here. See if I can see it. I can see it that way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can see it. It's kind of neat. But we'll have 2 months of selling it at almost 200,000. So we'll be up to, before you know it, we'll be up to a couple million. We won't have to worry about it anymore. We only got about 10 minutes left. Is that crazy or what? Crazy how much we can get done in an hour, isn't it? Then, like I said, then I'll go off camera and we'll finish this field. I'll get you 500 trees so I can show you. We'll get to 4,500 trees. Whoops, I'm a little off there. I forgot you got to keep it like this so you can see where you're going. So you can't see where you're going out the front side of it, but close that down for a second. What I want to do now is back up a little bit. Nope. Nope. I was doing the other field. There we go. Then I can just get going and I can start my cruise there. And shut the machine off there. Go right around here, and then we won't have to worry about missing. There we go. Now we can sit back and talk. And she'll be, yeah, see I missed a little bit. Yeah, I was doing that field. So, yeah, we're going to have to add that field over there in crop. And then we're going to have to add a field over there in crop. Because I fear that waiting as long as we did. So we have to have a harvest come in every day or we don't have enough chicken food. What a great episode. See, she turns pretty sharp. Right there. Yep, we're going to finish this field on less than 2,000 liters. And that's awesome. 4 fields we did out of this. Super realistic because in real life, this is how much you would use. I mean, you're not gonna. They're gonna do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of acres with it. It's just the way it works. I mean, like slurry and stuff, you go through that pretty quick, but you're also spreading and spraying at like 3 to 4 miles an hour. It's not like you're going 90 miles an hour up and down the field, so you can't go far with slurry manure. But you go farther than what the game does. That's for sure. But and then shebang. Oh, whoops. There we go. And turn on. Yeah, you can see. Once I'm doing it, you can actually see where I'm gone now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Got a lot of trees. Yeah, and if you look straight through there, that's a huge flat section in there. But I'll do... Like I said, I'll just terraform the mountains down and then the rest of it can stay flat. So it's not like I got to do the whole map. Although I've been there. All right, one more pass. This will be fertilized. Look at that. You can see. You just got to get the angle of it just right. That'll be 50%. And I might have enough to do this field again for a second time. But I think I'm going to put the other fertilizer in there. There we go. Can't wait till the snow is done. Last pass. There. Yeah, good. Sorry to make you dizzy, everybody. Can't believe we're Monday already again. Crazy. All right, fold her up. Let's go. Get down a little bit closer so we're not so out to the moon. Nice little, like, Massey Ferguson tractor. Older. I don't even know I wouldn't be the first one to know the date on this. Look at the fuel gauge even works. That's insane. It's awesome. That's attention to detail. That's the stuff I look at. Now, this thing only goes 18 miles an hour, but what I would use this on is small maps. Because it being articulated, you can get in and out of the field, and yet you still have 20 meters to be able to cover a field of 4 or 5 acres really quick. I'd definitely use this on small maps. Sure. That's the Massey Ferguson 185 sprayer. All right, now we can go over and grab our lime spreader, which is up top, the other end. About 4 minutes. We'll just get about a couple passes done on liming. But before we do that, let me show you what I got going on here. Here, I want to show you the quarry. Let me go right here. So, all flat. And then we'll terraform this mountain out, because on the other side of it's the same level as this. So that'll just be the mountain, and then that mountain, and then it'll be all flat again. This ridge I probably won't do. Here we go. Now you can see how far 1,000,000 liters got us. Good sized chunk. Good sized chunk of 1,000,000 liters, but we have a lot to go. So there's going to be hundreds of millions of liters in here, because the next millions are going to go like this corner here, and that's it. Crazy. Now let's shut that down, and that down, and go back to our tractor. There we go. Head up and get our lime spreader, and we'll just start wrapping this thing up. And then, like I said, I'll finish the field off camera, cut another 500 trees, and then when we come back, we will be on the next field and probably buying more chickens. Oops, yep, there's our lime spreader. You guys have seen this. I want to give a shout out to Big A. He's the one that used this on a camera, and I actually had a chance to see it first. 33,000 liters. Now this is going to take quite a bit of lime, quite a bit of money to fill this. All right, so we got about 2 minutes left. So you guys know how it works. So we're going to say my goodbyes as I go, and then we can wrap up a little bit. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all. And that didn't have a clip on it. So, can I buy lime from here? What's going on? Can I not buy lime from this station? It should. Isn't that a multi-buy station? Why is it not giving me the trigger? It does do, doesn't it do lime? Or it should at least fill fertilizer. Yeah, it does lime. Maybe I have to close the cover. Huh. So you can't buy fertilizer from that thing? Heh. Or lime? Lime, you can't buy lime from it? Can we, I know we're going to go over our time, but is there another thing that I can buy? To a buy point? I thought it was this that I bought. Maybe it was that. Yep, I think what I bought was this. Yep. Alright, so... Yep. This is what I need to buy. We'll get that off camera. This, I gotta fix this. Get this so it works on camera. So I bought the wrong one. Yep. That's what it was. I bought the wrong one. Let's see how much money it takes us to fill this. This isn't going to be too bad. Not bad. $5,000. I'm hoping we get the whole field done on it. All right, guys and gals, we're going to get out of here for that. I'm going to go ahead and lime. Now, this is a 20-meter wide spreader as well, so it's quite big. I'm going to go ahead and finish, since I'm over on time anyways, finish liming, get this seeded in wheat. We're going to go, I think, this time. So we're got to go 7 months in a row with it. Or we might go barley, just something different. But no, I think we'll go wheat. And then off camera, I will mow this again, get this down here for the grass, for the silage, and then we'll create a field here. I'll create another field down there, and we'll be back, and one of them we'll put in the ground when so you guys can see it. So we'll leave one of the fields so you guys can see us put it in it, and we'll go from there. All right, guys and gals, we will get out of here. I will see you guys right back here on Wednesday. This was episode number 15. My name is Fury Machine Gaming. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you like and subscribe and share the videos, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Have a great one, every single one of you.